Even in good times, our emotions are a bit of a mystery to us. They're some weird internal weather pattern that we don't really know how to forecast. But in the worst of times, we often say our emotions got the best of us, as if your emotions are some evil twin that lurks inside of you and takes over you, and all of a sudden you see yourself acting out in ways that are a bit of a mystery to you. But what if our emotions could represent the best in us? As kindergartners, we learned that there was a color wheel, and there was red plus blue equals purple. Well, today, as adults, you can actually feel that disappointment plus a sense of responsibility equals regret. It's almost like there's an emotion wheel, just like there's a color wheel. Fact is, our emotions actually have a scientific logic behind them. Physically, they last about 90 seconds. And yet, most of us take that 90 seconds and bathe in it for 90 minutes or 90 hours or 90 months or 90 years. A couple years ago, I was going through a really tough time, and I realized I had my own internal equation that I wasn't even conscious of, and it was despair equals suffering. Makes sense, right? Well, then I realized there's another ingredient, and the other ingredient is meaning. Despair equals suffering minus meaning. And once I realized that suffering was the constant and meaning was the variable, I could put the attention on the meaning and grow that and reduce the despair. And next thing I knew, I felt better. So in the worst of times where everything's unpredictable in the world, isn't it empowering and reassuring to know that you have some internal logic when it comes to your emotions? Whether it's increasing your happiness or decreasing despair or managing your anxiety, understanding the emotional equations creates an emotional fluency that helps you to have a better life.